Hey there riders, KTM have announced the return of the 1290 Super Duke RR for 2023 with a strictly limited run of 500 units to be produced, featuring an impressive loadout, leaving this as the undisputed king of the Super Dukes. So far anyway. It's just hard to tell how they'll top this one. Maybe it'll fly, and surely we're due for a hover bike or jet bike already. But let's take a look at the most impressive features of the Super Duke RR with 8 points of note in no particular order. Number 1 is undoubtedly hitting the magic number for motorcycle performance, or the 1-to-1 ratio of horsepower to kilograms. That's right, the Super Duke RR weighs in at 180 kilos, shaving 11 kilograms off the Evo version, and pumps out 180 horsepower, with a quick turn throttle grip to boot. I think we're going to have to lift the bar here soon. 1-to-1 kilowatt to kg ratio, anyone? I will point out, however, there's a few other figures noted on the spec sheet. 189 kilos ready to race without fuel, and 200 kilos fully fueled. Would you give them the 1-to-1 ratio, or do you reckon it should be based on rideable weight with fuel? Let me know in the comments. As a quick explainer, and for the Imperials out there, a kilo is 2.2 pounds roughly, and a horsepower is 0.75 kilowatts, and even Google seems a bit unsure what a kilowatt exactly is. Moving on. Number 2, can you say carbon fibre? The Super Duke RR is dripping in most motorcyclists' favourite material, extending to the front fender, cooling duct kit, ignition cover, tank, inner fairings, chain guard, and under tray, which includes the single seat tail. There's even a license plate removal kit in carbon fibre, making a noticeable contribution to that weight saving and looking the business too. In the tail, there's just an aluminium support there, making for a super clean style and necessitating the use of integrated taillight and indicators. There's just no room to stick anything on. Number 3 is a set of WP Apex Pro suspenders with a 7548 closed cartridge fork with internal reservoir and preload compression and rebound adjustment, alongside a 7117 steering damper from the same company. That's then followed by the 7746 shock with height adjustment between 353mm and 360mm for tweaking geometry, and includes high and low speed compression adjustment as well as rebound and preload adjustment. That's a pretty decked out setup and is in line with KTM saying this is their raciest naked bike ever. Number 4 is running 7 spoked forged wheels with a 6-inch by 17 rear and a 3.5 by 17 inch front, developed thanks to data collected by the RC16 MotoGP racer. In practical terms, that offers a set of wheels 1.5 kilos lighter than those found on the Super Duke R, which is a sweet place to lose some weight. Standard fitment will be Michelin Power Cup 2 tyres, keeping to that track-centric theme. Sure to bark out a mean tone, and again contributing to weight savings at number 5 is the Acro exhaust with a titanium muffler and carbon fibre tip. If you want to take things a step further, you will need to fork out for the Acro Evo full system in titanium, and I mean, if you've come this far, why wouldn't you? Number 6 is some new electricery with performance mode and track modes added to the Super Duke RR. Performance adds additional traction control and throttle control settings with anti-wheelie off and launch control available, as well as cruise control and KTM Connect. Track mode is a bit more hardcore, offering the same additional settings but not allowing cruise control or KTM Connect, while running a different screen setup with larger readout for important information and all the unnecessary stuff thrown out. The lithium-ion battery gets noted here because it's not big enough for its own point, even if it does save 2.5 kilos. I mean, it's technically electricery, right? Next at point 7 is the Racer Ergos, with a tank designed for better contact and grip thanks to being angled out a bit more, while those handlebars have also been brought lower too. The seat now sits at 847mm, adding 12mm compared to the standard R, although the adjustability already mentioned in the shock can apparently bring that down a full 10mm. But at the standard setting, you're getting a more bum up, controls down, rider triangle. A special seat is also run with the RR logo just for this model, with KTM promising good comfort for long track sessions. Finally, at number 8, we get some adjustability. Both levers on the bars are fully adjustable, but that's kind of expected. Gillies provide 12-way adjustable foot pegs in CNC machined aluminium, which is very nice and premium. Both shift and brake levers are 3-point adjustable too for length and height, and naturally you can run reserve pattern if you so choose. Finally, those handlebars are also adjustable with 4 positions spanning 22mm front and back. All of this will obviously allow you an even more aggressive ergo if you so choose, or comparatively you could back it off a little for more comfort. All up, we're looking at one seriously cool 1290 Super Duke RR that'll definitely stand out in a crowd and follows the trend we're seeing across a few of the manufacturers in producing some very trick limited edition motorcycles in reasonable production runs, normally around that 500 to 1000 model figure. That's likely a bit of a targeted move to both deliver something quite different, cool and interesting, but also ensure there's a bit of demand for these machines rather than just flooding the market with them, which seems to be a great strategy to me. Of course, many of these limited run bikes get pre-sold pretty much instantly, so whether you'll actually be able to nab one or not is perhaps a bit dicey. I believe we're only getting about 25 sent here to Australia. Prices I've seen quoted are 42,795 Australian dollars right away, and obviously that's here in Australia, or 28,900 in the European market, and obviously that is in Euro dollars, or Euros as they call them, if we want to get really fancy and correct. I'm not actually even seeing the Super Duke RR listed on the KTM website for the USA, with only the Super Duke R Evo there, with a listing base price of 20,399 US dollars, plus all the normal extras of course. But I'm not really sure if that's significant or not, as I believe the bikes were only orderable through select dealers. So let me know your thoughts on the new KTM 1290 Super Duke RR. Are they on the money? Or do you have any constructive criticisms? If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like and stay safe out there.